ENM, polyamory, whatever you want to call it, is the wildest thing to me. What's going on, Langoliers? Lend me those Langoliers. Today, people, today, we're going to get into a bit of a hot topic, if you will. Call me at the mall, you know? So let's get into it, let's talk about it, let's figure it out. Now, I never heard of this term before in my life. It wasn't until I was 24 and I meet this girl, and she told me that before she was in one of these relationships. I didn't know what that meant, so I had to have her explain it to me. And then afterwards, I was like, "Have you been doing this with us the whole time?" And she's like, "No. It's something people agree on." So this is what it is, pretty much. It's pretty much like... It's the craziest thing in the world. It's like, alright, you start off with two people, and then you just don't stop. You just keep adding people. You maybe you'll stop at 3 or 4, have a good thruple or quadruple, if you will. And my thing is, I think this is crazy because how is marriage gonna work? Because legally, you can't marry more than one partner at a time, you know? So, just say you don't like your partner. If you have to go find someone else to introduce into the group, or maybe those people, maybe not a thruple or a quadruple, but maybe people who are just ethically cheating. What the hell? You guys are weird. You know what I mean? You guys are absolute bonkers. Imagine this. You're chilling. You're playing video games, and your girlfriend comes home after a date with some dude, and she's all sweaty and stuff, and then she comes sits in your bed with you, and you're okay with that? You're absolutely out of your mind. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. You're gonna just send your partner out to have so they can have love conquests, and then they come back home and then you guys pay bills together? You guys are insane. I'm losing it because I just think that this is absolutely not right. And people put it in their bios, their Instagram bios. I'm poly and partnered. No, you're weird, you know? I'll go in your Instagram, see like the 3 or the 4 of you, and I know what you might be thinking. Steven, you're just mad you can't even find one person. Meanwhile, other people are finding multiple people. No, I am just a man of old times, okay? I like things classic, things natural. I like the things how they used to be. I'm the craziest guy in the world because I believe in old-timey marriage and a generic living of wife and kids, and that's it, you know? There's no other people. I can't be alone thinking about, like, the old times were just easier and better. And you're really telling me people that are poly and doing the ENM thing, can you honestly look me in my eyes and tell me the truth? Tell me that you still actually love the original partner, and whenever you and the original partner do things, your mind doesn't wander. It doesn't think about your third or your fourth partner. You're telling me that you can't... You tell me you stay focused during the one-on-one. I don't think so. Because by having multiple partners, you're having multiple doors in your brain. Multiple little windows, you know? And you're going to be looking out those windows, and you're going to be thinking. And I'm sitting here thinking, why do people have multiple partners? Where have the times gone? When I was in high school, if I told someone that I was in a polyamorous multiple, oh, they do this and that and the third thing, and I'm okay with it, I would get like crucified. You know, this is the craziest thing in the world, and you guys agree to this. That's the most insane part to me. If I'm sitting here and it's offered to me, I'm shutting that shit down. No, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. No, you came to me. That's all you're getting. If you want to find something else, find it, but you're not bringing me with you. You know, this isn't like a, you know, you can't have everything. You can only have what you want, and you better want one thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, guys. Maybe I'm crazy. But the whole ENM polyamorous thing, that's just not for me. The whole thought of it is insane to me. Absolutely craziness. Oh, well, Steven, you can just do research online and learn more. I've learned enough. Thank you. Okay? I've learned enough to decide that this is absolute bonkers. Because I promise you, in a relationship where multiple people, more than two, are involved, one's always thinking about someone else, you know? And not the main person. I'm telling you. There's just no way. Alright. I think I've done enough. Get another hot topic done, you know? Ooh, excuse me. Just got done having some lunch. Yeah, I started thinking about. This is crazy. It's just. You're really okay with that? You know, guys, if you guys do whatever you want, you know? I'm not your boss, but I'm just here to share my thoughts. Stephen Langle believes in old-timey marriage and loyalty, and I know it's crazy. It's crazy. I know. Whoa. Thank you for lending me your Langle ears. See you in the next video. Sabaya, bawi, simima, engaya, engaya.